Good morning. Okay, now it's working. Good morning. Welcome. Hopefully, everyone can make their way into the sanctuary for a bit. We can get our instructions started. Welcome on this beautiful morning. Thank you for coming to Fox Valley Presbyterian Church. We're excited to see you here. We are also super excited because we have a very different kind of Sunday worship today. So, we are joined by the folks at Playology. We have Lisa Diedrich and Darcy McKinnon. They have set up some wonderful activities for us to help us worship in a relatively non-traditional way. And again, just as a quick reminder, the reason that we are doing some of these non-traditional, more think outside the box versions of worship is to parallel some of the experiences that Pastor Michelle is having while she's on her sabbatical. So we are hoping that she is also out playing and enjoying life, and that we get to do the same here. So without further ado, I'm going to hand the mic over to Lisa and Darcy and let them walk us through the instructions for today, including the various activities that we will do. Afterward, we will have a lunch in the Great Hall. They'll talk about that, which includes more play as well, so you get to play and play and play. So thank you and welcome.
Good morning. I bring you greetings from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and my name is Darcy McKinnon.
And I am here from Summerville, South Carolina, just outside of Charleston. And
we're going to call ourselves to worship. Welcome if this is your first time here.
Welcome if you have been here many times.
Welcome if you came here to worship.
Welcome if you came here to learn.
And welcome if you came here to play.
Welcome if you are fully present to what is happening this morning. And welcome if your mind is caught up in all that is happening in the world outside this building.
Welcome if you are feeling blessed, and welcome if you are feeling stressed.
Whoever you are,
whatever brought you here today,
come and worship just the way you are.
This is a sacred space and a sacred place.
Everyone is welcome here.
So a little bit about what we're going to be experiencing this morning. We come as a part of the Recreate ministry, which looks at community building and fellowship within the church in a new way. Our organization does a retreat or a conference at Montreat Conference Center once a year called the Arts, Recreation, and Worship Conference. And what we have learned is that when communities play together, they grow closer together. You think about children who play on a daily basis, hopefully all the time. They drop barriers of thought, of creed, of color, of ability, and they just get to know each other because they're a shared having joy together. And so what we have found is that if you take the time to just have fun with each other, you can connect in a whole new level. And so when we were approached to come and try to look at worship in a new light, we wanted you to have the experience to connect with each other on a different level. And so we're going to have aspects of prayer, of contemplation, of creation. We're going to do creative thinking. You're going to do some physical activities with making things with your hands. And the hope that while you're doing these experiences, you're having this shared time together and building community beyond just sitting in the pew together or perhaps sitting in a Sunday school classroom listening to a teacher or engaging in conversation. And so we're engaging different portions of your mind, of your body, and of your spirit today. I hope that you will come and join us in this fun experience with an open mind. We call it challenge by choice, so we hope that you will try everything. And I think that hopefully you'll go out today, you can share some of your experiences with the rest of your community and maybe bring some back at a later time. Few housekeeping things about what's going to happen today. Each of you should have chosen a picture from the table out front, an image that spoke to you. So if you have not done that, you will need to do that shortly because we're going to use that in just a moment. feel free to step out and grab one of those. When we get ready to dismiss today, we're using the different areas of your church, and we'll give you instructions. But here, when we, in just a moment, not now, you're going to look at your photo, and your challenge is to go and share with 2 other people in the room, and not the person who's sitting directly next to you. So somebody that's not sitting directly next to you, you're supposed to go share with that person or persons why you chose the photo you did. So you're supposed to go to 2 different people or more, depending on how quickly you go, but each of you share in conversation with each other as to why you chose the photo you did or why that photo speaks to you. So if you will go ahead and do that now as the passing of the piece, share the piece with them, and then when you are finished passing the piece, on the back of your photo, there are some stickers. The sticker's going to tell you where your first location is for your activities today. If you are a family group here together and you would like to travel with your children or other members, feel free to ignore that sticker of the one person in your group, and you may choose where you would like to start. But this is just a starting point of where you will go when we are released from this area. We hope that you will move through each of the 5 locations. If one you are just enjoying immensely and you want to stay there, that's perfectly fine, but there are plenty of spaces for you to go and experience various forms of play and worship this morning. When you hear the bell, that's going to be your signal to head to the Great Hall, where we will then begin to share in lunch fellowship. Okay, you are allowed to go and share your photos with various people. We're going to do that for a few moments, and then we will dismiss you to your activities.